As the world comes out of the third wave, I think the most remarkable thing for me locally here in South Africa is to see the success of Khayelitsha, because as Delta cut a swathe across the world and indeed South Africa, it was bigger here than any of the prior waves or the variants that we had seen. But in Khayelitsha, that 68% level of antibodies across the community proved to be extremely powerful and very, very protective, even against the new Delta variant. So while the UK was in complete disarray, here we had an informal settlement in an economically deprived region with a population of 500,000, outperforming the UK and many first world nations. They did that not because it was planned, but they did it because focused protection was on the table from the very outset.
So this is Khayelitsha again. This is a township in the Western Cape, about 400,000 people. The idea that this area was ever able to introduce focused protection, whatever that is risible. It was hit really hard in the first wave, the second wave, the third wave. Unfortunately, I suspect it's going to be hit very hard in the current wave with the Omicron variant. The idea that parts of South Africa have got very high antibodies rates of 68% has been knocking around in Cummins' head for some time. Here's a tweet he put out in March claiming that it was all over in South Africa. Shortly afterwards, of course, there was another big wave of infections and deaths. This is actually one of the few tweets that Cummins has ever deleted. Normally he's got a pretty thick skin about being wrong all the time. So yeah, I mean, these guys have put together a documentary which portrays South Africa as being the masters of pandemic management, and literally within a week of it coming out, you get a new variant and a new wave in South Africa. I mean, it's kind of a sick joke, really.